Hello there, and it is episode number 115 of Dude and Monkey. My name is Ian Loring, and as always, I am joined by...
Mark Foster. Hello, everybody.
Indeed, and this week, on a very special, steamy show, Mark and I are going to be doing a commentary for the Adam Wingard and Simon Barrett joint The Guest, just on a whim, really. Now, we've both encountered slight difficulty due to the fact that neither the iTunes copy nor the UK Blu-ray have a subtitle track.
Yeah.
Which is the worst. So we're going to be chatting over it. We're not going to hear anything of what they're saying. And this opens up an intriguing dilemma. Do you log this on Letterboxd?
I would, yeah, if I ever get back round to using it. But I have a bit of a backlog of stuff that I've got to log because I haven't logged anything since January.
Oh, bloody hell, fair enough.
But I have it all written down, and I am going to one night log it all.
Wow.
I know.
I don't know.
That'll be an epically recently watched, won't it?
Oh, fucking right. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know whether I would, because I'm going to be chatting through it. And I don't know whether I'm going to be particularly actually engaging in the film in terms of just like letting the film wash over me. So, yeah, I don't think I would. But fuck it, I watched 2 films yesterday, so I can't complain too much. The Cobbler. We'll talk about The Cobbler.
I am going to watch that. So I was going to watch it this morning, but my days kind of run away from me. Apart from the fact that I did treat myself to an afternoon nap.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. That's good.
Sunday, there's the occasional Sundays where I just go, wait a minute, I haven't got anything that I need to do for the next 2 hours. Wait a minute. Yep, I'm having a fucking nap.
Nice. That's good. I mean, The Cobbler. Oh, we'll talk about The Cobbler next week. Anyway, dearie me. Okay, so Mark's watching the Blu-ray. I'm watching the iTunes copy. They've both got around about the same running time, so hopefully this is going to sync up okay. So we ready to go, Mark?
I am ready to go. I am sat on 2 seconds.
Okay, so I am sat on 1 second, but yeah. Anyway, fuck it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, the icon logo. That logo is really weird. I'm not a massive fan of that logo. It's a bit too intense.
It needs updating.
Yeah, it does badly. And then you contrast it with the Handway Films logo, which is like the most safe, boring kind of thing ever. It's but then
Handway Films looks like a yacht club T-shirt.
Yeah, it's very good. But that Snoop Films one kind of had a little bit of the canon to it, which was fun. And,
yeah, absolutely.
Here we go then. A mysterious person running. He's kind of jogging, so I mean, I suppose you're to assume that he's not just like escaped from the place that he's escaped from, and then boom! Oh my god! Purpley credits, very Carpenter, with a big horn kind of score thing going on, and then a picture of a Halloween pumpkin, which is as blatant and kind of respectively so as you'd ever hope for, really.
Yeah, it is incredibly obviously kind of influencing. Well, they said that what they wanted to essentially do was have it as a horror film, but shot like a thriller.
Yeah. No, I mean you could definitely see that. I've already lost my train of thought. That doesn't bode well.
I think it's what's interesting is the fact that it's immediately kind of setting up with him running, like you say, that he's running to it, and then as things sort of start to develop, he says that he's just got, that he's just arrived in town, he ran from the bus stop, but you're almost like in 2 minds of going, well, did he? Or has he just run from wherever he was?
Yeah, like maybe he started pelting it at first, and then when he knew that they'd lost him, he settled it down into a nice jog.
Yeah.
Even though I bet that jogging speed was basically the equivalent of me absolutely pelting it when I'm doing it. I bet.
My name is David.
Well, I read an entire thing about the whole, and that's a great introduction of the fact that we don't see his face, the fact that she opens the door and he turns around. Mm-hmm. That's a really nice kind of directorial little flourish there.
And those lovely piercing blue eyes. Sorry.
Yeah, it's an unveiling more than anything else of this is the guest.
Mm-hmm. He's also in The Cobbler, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah, like a lot less muscly, quite scrawny, a bit more Walk Among the Tombstones-ish.
Well, I think he shot the Cobbler around the same time as Walk Among the Tombstones.
That makes sense.
And this was shot afterwards. And he'd lost loads of weight for a Walk Among the Tombstones, and they actually told him that he had to, the big shirt scene that we'll get to later on.
Oh yeah, he was working out through the entire shoot, wasn't he?
For that, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's this where we get to sort of know, whether or not he's gone there because whether or not he has told Caleb that he will do these things, or whether or not he's gone there to just hide out for a few days. He doesn't seem like he's got kind of any sort of nefarious means for while he's there for the family or anything like that. It's just a place that he knows to go to that might be safe.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, if Maika Monroe's character wasn't as inquisitive as she is, he probably would have been there for a few days. Maybe would have fucked her, and then probably would have left.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's already settling out as being like the well-mannered, handsome, just there to pass on a message of a to a family of a close friend that's died.
I mean, this is
a little bit of comfort in their lives.
I mean, his kind of programming and whatnot doesn't really kick in until like stuff starts to turn to shit. Beforehand. I mean, obviously, there's a scene later on with the brother in the bar and whatnot. He kind of sets out his stall, but again, it's not. He's actually is trying to help that kid.
Yeah, he is. I say that it does seem like he maybe has forged a friendship with Caleb, and he has promised these things, and he has gone there to kind of pass on these messages. And as he's there, he's realised, I was told to look out for these people, and almost like that's become part of his programming. In that is, well, if I need to look out for them, I need to do what he would do, essentially assume the big brother role to the little brother, and to the the slightly older sister but still little sister. It's not the big brother role; it's the just wants to be a friend role.
Absolutely. And I mean, it was interesting as well that the scene just before her crying there, when he kind of looked around at her, I think something slightly more trashy and obvious probably would have had him like eke out a creepy little smile or something like that there, but instead he actually does look genuinely concerned. And
he does. He seems to be like he's there to be what everybody in that family needs at the time. Yeah. So for the mother, he's kind of like he's not the replacement son, but he's there to fill almost like a small little void there. That's there. For the dad, he's someone to have a drink with, who he feels comfortable to share his problems with. The brother is the older brother thing, and then the friend to the sister.
Caleb's sister, she works nights and she's.
But yeah, you got this where it's a really strong opening, because it's setting out a stall of sort of like, it's not starting with a big action set piece or starting him out, as looking creepy. He does genuinely, there's a bit there where he almost nervously goes, "No, I'm going to go," but then decides, "No, maybe I should stay and see everybody."
Yeah, no, absolutely. I like the fact that the first scene is like the first major scene is really grounded as well. Like the film gets kind of more enjoyably B-movie as it goes along. And I mean the ending, like the very, very ending, particularly so. But this scene, it's like the mum actually having real emotion about this guy coming along and like actually wanting to help and all that kind of thing. And it feels the start and the end feel like different films, but instead of the Cobbler, which I'll talk about next week, where the last 10 minutes of that film just feels like it was something completely different and fucking mad. This it's more gradual, it's a consistent curve towards the crazy.
Yeah, this, I mean, now you're introduced to the sister, who is just very much generic, sort of small town teenage angst. It's just dripping in that, which is great because they're sort of they're B movie cult staples, really.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, she's got the deadbeat boyfriend who...
whose job literally is he just deals a bit of weed. She's, slightly attitudey, but still seems quite kind of smart, etc.
And also, I mean, like, instead of him maybe getting killed off by David halfway through or something like that, like the big reveal that he's actually a wrong un and he kills him, it's not that. It's basically, he sets him up, but then he just goes off to prison. And that's it for him, for the film. He's not in the rest of it. It's just, right, that character's done now.
Yeah.
It upends your expectations. I think, to be fair, like A Horrible Way to Die and You're Next both do. They're very, very good at doing that. They're very knowing, but not in a Haneke kind of like pointing it out to you way. It's just it's all very natural, and I really like Haneke, and I quite like how pointing it out he is, but here it feels less like I'm really smart than just this is really smart.
Yeah, it is. It's not. It's not telling you off. It's playing with you. It is essentially giving you a character and going, look, this is the bad guy, but you're gonna fucking love him. This is the first kind of bit where you've got that sweeping shot running round his face, where he's almost kind of powering down. At this point. And this is him where it's kind of like that's him in sort of sleep mode, in rest mode, where he's permanently. That's the way that he is here. And then you've got the great kind of staple of teen cinema, with the halls and everyone sort of rushing through, and it's so well balanced in the way that what they're doing this. They're looking and they're going, look, these are generic, very sort of often used high school cliches, but they really do work.
Oh no,
they're well done.
No, absolutely, and the thing is, I don't know, he's not really a whiny, snivelling kind of kid either. I mean, like, he's going through some really tough times, and, the other kids are kind of taking advantage of that, And he really... Sorry.
Go on, please.
I was just going to say, he really, really fucking looks like Ty Simpkins from Jurassic World, but just a few years older. It's like distracted. Yeah. It's like he's his big brother or something. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, it's good as well, because you kind of get the feeling like that he knows this wouldn't be happening if his big brother was still around.
And then cut, and here you go. You got surrogate big brother.
Yes. But yeah, that's a great thing, it doesn't like help that his mum's picking him up right outside high school as well. But this is a great scene where David's just staring at him.
And just kind of slightly smirking. Yeah, it's great.
And it's just this look of, why is this guy staring at me? It's all building in the first sort of like 15-20 minutes, all building up to the scene where he goes to the bar. It's all building up of going, you're gonna like this guy, you're gonna like this guy, you're gonna like this guy, and he's just being ridiculously kind of nice.
I like I like Leland Orser as well. He's got a bit of a problem with him beforehand, and then like within a minute it's just like, shit, this is someone who can be around, so I've got an excuse to drink beer. Yeah, he can stay. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, it is very much like that. It's just, what if he has the PTSD? Yes. It's a great line. The fact that it's that is such a calculated move that either Simon Barrett, the writer, Wingard, director, or Leland Orser himself has gone, I've got to say the.
Yeah.
I've got to say that because it'll make it sound worse.
Hi, great, okay. David, we're very happy to have you.
Yeah, that again, another great line.
Can I offer you one?
What happened to your eye? Oh, I got hit with a football. Yeah, that'll happen. It's like, yeah, it could. It's almost a reaffirming where he knows that he's lying, but it's kind of an appreciation of, thanks for not kind of calling me out on that.
Yeah.
It just kind of, it adds all, again, just builds upon this charm. And the fact that there's pumpkins all around.
Yeah, man. None more blatant, but lovingly so. And
Yeah.
Here we go. It looks like there was a scene in It Follows where she's kind of in a kind of like a tree area late at night, and something's following her, and a bunch of the other people about. It looks like that could have been here.
It does actually look a remarkably similar kind of place, doesn't it? Almost identical sort of setting. Maybe that's it. Maybe in every one of her movies, she'll have to be on a swing at night at some point.
Independence Day 2, she'll have to be on a swing at night.
Yeah. Yeah. If she is, we know that people in high places are listening to us here.
Absolutely. Roland Emmerich, call me.
Roland. Yeah. We want some points for that scene.
Yeah, fucking right.
We'll take half a point each.
Yeah. I don't know, I'd say 2/3, you can have a third.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, it's this kid, clearly, she's very much aware of this kid doesn't give a fuck about what she's saying. Yeah, he's just there just to get baked and hopefully get a handy.
Yeah, man, I love how useless he is. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, he is so blatantly obvious, just not interested. But I like whether she does just fuck off and leave him just in a park on his own at night.
It'd be funny if somebody started following him in the background then. That would have been enjoyable.
And what we need to find out is the distance.
Yeah, as a nod to a much lesser film. And this is the realisation of, shit, I'm in a park at night with a hard on.
Shit. Now, I do like this scene because, like, all the way through you're thinking, like, what can't he do?
Yeah.
And it's like, equations and maths. Fair enough. Yeah. You know, I like that they paint that he's not just great at everything.
Can't get you beer?
Yeah.
No, I will have one, thank you.
Yeah, it's as well. It's all part of, I think, as well, him kind of just wanting to build everyone's confidence a little bit, and kind of put everybody into a better place.
You're helping him with his homework?
But there, it's almost like that's the first time he's accepted a beer, and it's because she can't have one.
Hey, don't go. Stick around. Be sociable.
I'm kind of tired. I think I'm gonna lay down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's. She's still very wary and very angsty at this point, isn't she?
Oh no, yeah. I mean, that's the interesting thing. I mean, she slightly stays like that, like all the way through, but she's still got that element of kind of falling for him. It's really. I really like that. She's not. Her feelings aren't kind of binary. I think it's more interesting than you expect. I mean, yeah. Once she finds out, it's like, right, okay, gotta stop him. But I like that they at least mix that up beforehand.
Yeah, they do. She's still sort of wary of him, not quite sure of his intentions and stuff like that, but she also accepts the fact that she kind of does want to fuck him.
Yeah.
This is sort of good, because again, it's him sort of, again, just sort of being there for what the dad needs, and the dad kind of sees that as, it's, like you say, it's somebody for him to, the mother obviously sits at home all day, and all she has to, to fill her time with at the moment is, fuck it, I'll carve pumpkins because it's Halloween.
Yeah.
And then she goes to bed at night and probably, in a horrible way, probably cries herself to sleep, and he just sits up and drinks on his own. Now he's got somebody to sit up and drink with who kind of listen to his problems and, be there, just for him to kind of soundboard off.
I want to know, like, how many beers he can pound. Like,
Well, that's it, because there's a line here in it where he says, God, you can put away your booze. And he's got, like 3 there in front of him and another one there, and there's one next to him. So you're getting, like, is it even having an effect on him? It doesn't seem to be. And he's like, when he says there, I have to get sleep, and he's like, yeah, I don't sleep much. And then it goes back to that kind of, rest mode. I love this. I love from this.
Yeah.
Because it's like he doesn't. It's just his mum's always there,
That's
so he just
fucking
gets
brilliant.
in.
That's a fucking smirk.
Expected to see his mum, and then and then you just get that,
It's just.
and it's just wait a minute, you're not my mum. Hi.
It's basically the performance definition of a shit-eating grin. It's amazing.
Lots of friends.
He is so good in this fucking film.
He is, and as well,
Not like
you're
here.
looking at him going, God, you're incredibly handsome.
Oh, yeah.
He's like otherworldly handsome. It's ridiculous. But he quite enjoyed that, didn't he? Because he was he was always quite a chubby kid. He said, didn't he? And he was quite chubby up until he worked out for this. He was still kind of quite chubby until he lost all the weight for walking on the tombstones. And he kind of digged the fact that he'd become like a bit of a sex symbol.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, it is very much good for him. But it's this, I want you to show me these guys. It's like, I'm not gonna do out. Just point them out.
Most of them give me a hard time. Those two guys, Mike and Ian, are the worst. Those guys are real assholes.
There's this kind of an awkwardness to it all of it's those guys, and I like the way that they've made them just very sort of they look like they're kids. They haven't made them. They're cast sort of 26-year-olds.
No, I mean, like, even like the taller, like, blonde kid, he looks like he could well just be a kid who very much had a growth spurt.
Yeah. And as well, giving him the big kind of the Jeep, the Ford fucking Jeep thing, that it firmly instills these are the asshole jock douchebag rich kids.
Yeah, totally.
How about you?
Daddy probably owns the car lot that they got that car from. It's almost to that. Yeah, I could use a drink.
I like the score as well, man. It's just like kind of like kicking in the background. It's not quite reaching a crescendo. It's just noodling away in the background there. I like that.
Yeah, it's giving it that, and this is when it starts to give it that kind of that Carpenter-esque sort of vibe. There is a lot of kind of similarities to sort of like the early Carpenter stuff, where it's all quite flat planed in the way it's shot. It's all shot sort of on a level as if you're stood watching it rather than watching down on it, which Carpenter often does that. It's shot from the level as if you're walking around it.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, it's that kind of Steadicam Halloween thing, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. And that's a great shot. The focus pulling out, and it's just him walking in, and the kid's getting out and going in that bar. And it's this of what the fuck is he doing here?
This is a cracking little tune as well. I listen to the guest soundtrack a lot when I'm at work during my lunch break and whatnot. It's very, very propulsive, kind of like quite cathartic, kind of gets your energy out, kind of synthy kind of album. It's I recommend it.
To make a fireball.
Yeah, he's that great. I'm gonna need to see some ID. Have they given you ID? He's like, oh shit. Fucking alright. And then the fact that he orders him a Coke.
Yeah.
It's the first dick move. And then he just does another one.
Do you want to buy anything for the fellas?
Yeah.
Look like I'd like to buy something.
It's the blowjob shots.
Yeah, man.
And then the thing of, do you want to get those guys drinks? Why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
and then he works it out.
I don't know what you're going for.
Alright. Yeah, it might be polite to get him drinks.
Blowjob shots for the ladies.
Get, God knows. It's like, no. But it's just the fact that he's paying him essentially to be his douchebag.
Yeah.
And the barkeep's always going, I'm kind of interested to see what happens here. Yeah, so fuck it, why not? Yeah, he keeps looking over at them as well, like he's trying to get their attention.
Yeah.
Got those shots and Cosmos coming
I mean, even when the barkeep there's like the blowjob shots coming right up, and it's just like, right, okay, here we go.
Yeah, he is. He is kind of looking forward to it. But yeah, it gives him a try first. But it's like it's the alright, prove yourself. And then he just has to drink it straight afterwards and doesn't even fucking blink.
Yeah, man.
Everything is about just kind of just layering up the fucking cool factor with him.
I mean, that's the thing, like, the fact that he's not good at maths, I mean, like, it's not cool to be good at maths, so let's have him not be cool good at maths. You know, actually, that makes complete fucking sense.
Yeah, it's all just, yeah, and it's this, the fact that he's constantly watching, he almost kind of loosens himself up in his seat, as if to go, we know what's coming. And he's such a dick.
Actually, do you know what? I am going to look this on Letterboxd. I am watching it.
Yeah, he's so looking forward to this. It's untrue. Yeah, you're welcome.
Here we go.
And this is such a well choreographed scene as well. This great fucking the hand wipe down is just magnificent.
Oh, it's the bow on the score that I like.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of like, I get to do whatever the fuck I want now, don't I? Oh, that hurts.
Because, I mean, that's the thing, like, he's got in his back pocket the fact that the barkeep's not going to fucking say shit about this.
Yeah.
So, he, like you say, he's got license to do whatever he wants.
But he waits that kid to open his eyes and then hits it. It's just that I bet that fucking really hurt. It's the speeding up of it as well. It's like I say, it's such a well put together shot, and everything just seemed there, just really easy for him. It was just like, well, that was that then. Kind of enjoyed that. Luke, get up. You're all right.
Yeah.
Gang of high school kids came in here and demanded you serve them drinks.
Yeah.
Tried to ID them.
And then it literally it's the same thing as the thing he does with the later on with the teacher, where he tells the people what happened. This is what happened, and they're like, yeah, that sounds okay. That sounds like a viable, reasoning for what happened.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, totally. And here as well, he's even classy enough to fucking give him some money as well. It's just like, I don't have to do this, but I'm fucking going to. Here's some fucking money.
There you go. There's a good $100. That should cover for your trouble and for the
white
bulk you had broke.
Wonderful. Just like the carnage that he's fucking wrought.
But it's as well, they've already trusted him to take the van.
Yeah.
Out. It's straight away, he's been there like less than a day, and already he's like, I'll pick him up from school.
Yes, ma'am, he's fine.
Oh, the mum's in a sensitive place.
Oh, no one saw. It's just high school stuff.
It is just how quickly he manages to assimilate himself into their lives, and they just kind of accept it as, this guy's here to help us. It adds so wonderfully to the sort of the whole kind of bedding in of the film. The fact that it's just done so quickly. I mean, we're only 26 minutes in, and already, a son's come in with a bloodied nose and anything like that, and straight away she's really trusting of what he's told.
Yeah, just assuming he's telling the truth.
Yeah, the kid hasn't said fucking 2 words, but just gone straight into room. He could have beaten the shit out of that kid. But she's straight away, oh no, David's doing what's right for us.
Sure, that sounds nice.
Great. I'm gonna leave around 7.
And he's here now, he's absolutely listening out to work out what's happening, and she's thoroughly expecting him to say no. He's like, yeah, that sounds great. And it is like he's just been a dick, he knows that's going to piss her off.
Yeah.
Oh, and then here we go.
I'm sorry.
Here we go. and I quote Adam Wingard, the most important shot of the entire movie.
Yep.
Look who's in there.
I guess
Yeah, steam.
And like,
The fact that she looks.
Maika Monroe plays it so well as well. Just like the way she's kind of like almost smirking.
Yeah. Yeah. She tries. She looks the first time, and now she's trying not to look again. But she just keeps on glancing and doing it. And then this is a really good shot here as well. That is just teenage hormones.
This isn't a big deal or anything, but this isn't just Kristen's place. My boyfriend Zayden was here too.
I didn't know you had a boyfriend.
And then we're delving into again another sort of staple of these type of movies, the house party.
Should be that way if that's cool with you.
I won't say anything. It's none of my business.
But already she's wanting to just sort of get away from him and sort of, she's walking like 4 or 5 steps in front of him just to kind of like, I want to get in there and get away from him kind of thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But then,
Again, Dan Stevens smirking.
yeah, he's very good at
I
it.
just like it makes me laugh so much, man. He's like smiling, just yeah, I know, I'm really hot, aren't I?
Isn't it?
Really hot.
It is when she looks at him and she's like, "Who's this?" And he's like, "Yeah, who is this?"
Yeah, it's that. It's the shot after she looks at him. And
Yeah, and he's just like, "Oh, can you go get them? Just go get them." He's like, "Yeah, I'll go and get them." And it's another douchebag move because he knows that he's gonna walk in and every guy is gonna be emasculated by what he's just about to do.
But he kind of
Your house guest?
it doesn't quite
31 these.
like put people's like noses in it. Just oh my god,
No,
again, the smirk with him with the fucking kegs.
Yeah, it's just like the kegs bit is brilliant. It's just so wonderful. It's just, well, where do you want these? And everyone's like, what the fuck?
My man, welcome to the party.
And he, oh my god, he even smokes weed. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, those keg things are even heavy when there's not stuff in them.
Oh man, kegs are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But even the weed shot is just a great with the full blue as he inhales. There's so much care gone into the shooting of this film.
But it's like even the guy's just smiling at him. Like not in a I want it way, but just like I respect the shit out of you. It's so good.
It is. He's instantly making everybody feel really comfortable about him, and he's almost like, is that why he was chosen as being, one of the people for the program, or is that part of his programming? Is that part of the training that he's had to be kind of straight away, everybody, either training to manipulate people into just kind of liking him with sort of the cadence and the tone of his voice.
Assimilate himself into a situation. He just knows what to do with each situation. Like,
yeah. Is it that, or is that why he was chosen to be part of the program? Because he just has that as a natural talent.
It's my ex, the one I was just telling you about.
But yeah, then it's the the boyfriend.
Is he right now, True?
But again, it's great casting because this guy looks like such a dick.
yeah.
Fuck.
I'm talking to my friend. You're being rude.
And he's already looking at him going, I just want to hit this guy in the face.
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
And I like that as well. He doesn't then immediately start to kick the shit out of his mates.
Yeah.
It's just like, right, get him out of there, because if I kick the shit out of you as well, it's going to cause a
Sorry
scene.
about your picture.
I don't want to cause a scene, it's, yeah, it's clever.
Yeah, and the fact that the picture is her as a cheerleader,
See the rest of the house?
it's just so. It just adds to kind of the almost like the flirtatious cuteness of it all.
Now this scene is interesting. Like, it's almost like until she says something, it's almost like he doesn't know how to actually react.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a, like you say, it is quite an interesting kind of like, you know, it's like, should I be enjoying this? I'm not sure. Maybe, yeah, it's not bad, but you know, and it's all like you say. She has to say something to activate fuck mode.
That might have to be the title of the episode. I'm going to have to remember that.
Yeah, it is, and then it's just. There we go. All right, this is what we're doing now.
Yeah. There you go. Fuck mode has been activated, and very, very strongly as well.
Yeah. And then I think that in the next scene where they just walk out of the bedroom, and he just goes and sits down.
Yeah. He's like striding along, and she's just like behind him, almost like demure, just.
Yeah. Just like. I just got fucked really hard. You know? Yeah.
We support you.
And then she sits on his knee, and this is a great fucking scene where he essentially fucking Joe Pesci's the shit out of this guy.
You know, we support you. Like, oh, America, right?
But you wouldn't support us for like.
Yeah, it's just like straight away just starts, you know, support us how?
Shit, man, they don't want me in there. No, I can't.
Yeah, there's again, it's just a playful kind of nature. You don't know whether he's doing this just to get, you know, himself off, or just to kind of get his trust, or just to whatever, or just for shits and giggles.
Absolutely.
What?
Because that guy is shitting himself right now.
Yeah, bloody Joel David Moore, man. He's an interesting guy. Like,
he gets around a lot.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Jesus Christ, he had a really pretty prominent role in Avatar, for Christ's sake.
Could you get
Yeah, and he seems to just pop up in things.
Yeah, he has a recurring role in the TV show Bones as well.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, where he plays a melancholy forensic anthropologist.
Nice.
Trini forensic anthropologist. It's quite amusing. But he kind of just crops up every so often in it.
Soldiers like guns.
But yeah, this is sort of the first time you get the real kind of sinister thing where he says, "I'm using a burner cell right now. The numbers on the back."
Yeah. I mean,
like,
we're what, like,
why would he need
half
a
an
burner
hour
cell? Yeah, like, why do you think, you know? And it's like almost like, right, he's waiting till there's nobody else around to talk to this guy to, you know, to kind of go, right, this is a guy that I can use for what I want. Yeah, ready to go? Yeah, sure I am. I've got what I need from this. I've got foot, and I'm going to get a gun. But that guy already is a little bit kind of wary of, why does this guy need a gun?
Yeah, the look that he gives him, like, at the end there is interesting.
But it's almost like he's too scared to say no, like he's wanting to show off. Yeah, he's wanting to show off and going, yeah, I can get you a gun. And then he's gone,
shit,
oh
have
god,
to get
no.
him a gun.
I have to get a gun? Why does he want a gun? And it's the bit, you know, I'll drive, you're stoned. Well, what about, I'm not more stoned than you, I'm bigger.
Yeah. I swear they bloody did something to his eyes in post-production or something, man. They can't be that blue, or contacts at least.
It could be contacts because they are incredibly blue.
It's ridiculous. It's like bloody Blade Runner when they kind of like shine the like every now and then the replicants, like the eyes kind of glisten. It's like that, for fuck's sake.
It's just.
Yeah, they are. They will be described as if there was like a colour chart of them, they're ridiculously fucking handsome blue.
You know,
Paul Newman had the same, didn't he?
Oh,
He had ridiculously handsome
But
blue
now,
eyes.
I'm saving money for college, and he just isn't moving on. I mean, he doesn't even have a job.
Well, he's a drug dealer.
Okay.
I like the way that again, he's just kind of like laughing at these small town girl problems, like internally laughing.
He sells drugs sometimes, like.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, you know, he doesn't even have a job. Well, he is a drug dealer. You know, it's.
Well, if he's messing things up with you, then he's a fool. And you don't
Like
have to worry.
smug, but at the same time really charismatic as well. You know, it's. And I like her reactions to him, where like she is laughing at him because it's cheesy, but at the same time, it's like almost like like meant as well. So like it's kind of breaking down her defenses. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like he is kind of, he's not doing it in a judgmental kind of way. He's doing it as in a, you know, well, you kind of do have to accept that, the kid clearly has limitations. And it's like, and then the clearly, music is a thing for us, so he sees that as almost like a way in. You know, it's like, you can tell he probably doesn't give a shit about the music thing himself. It's just something that happens to be, it's noise that's happening while he's there. But he's clearly worked out because of the headphones and everything like that it's clearly something that's important to her. So this is his way to connect with her.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Is, you connect your playlist.
And
that's that sort of smile from her.
Oh yeah, and I mean the fact that she actually says like thank you to him earlier on as well, it's just like he's almost winning or something. And I mean like later on as well, the scene where he's kind of like subtly threatening her, and then he takes the playlist that she made him, and it's weirdly, it's like the darkest moment of the entire film, where it's just like this thing that she poured her heart and soul into, like she's like her trust has been betrayed, and then he kind of takes it anyway. It's the fact that he gleefully does it as well. It's it's a dark moment, even in a film with an awful lot of explosions and gunfire and death.
Yeah, there's a real, the fact that she straight away goes in and straight away starts making it as well. But yeah, it's the first time where he gets, he delves into being a little bit psychopathic rather than just kind of programming. That's the almost like it's the defense mechanism of still charismatic, but almost like a don't fuck with me. But this is a great kind of like with her just listening to the what is it, and it's it's the oh my god, this guy's awesome.
Yeah, it's one of those really solid one-shot kind of like somebody playing stuff through in their head moments, And oh god, this bit.
Oh, this is one of my favourite moments of the entire film. Because the pan across is wonderful, and it's just the sitting there. That is a fucking great shot. But then it's the music cue as well. Bong, and it just goes to that. It's not only that; it's the fact that you've got that shot, and then it goes to the shot that it goes to. Yeah. It's just so fucking brilliant. It's there. It's just such a. Again, it's so confident.
Absolutely, yeah, no, absolutely. It's so fucking good. You're right though. It is confidence, but I mean, like you even look at like A Horrible Way to Die, and the fact that film looks like it was shot by a booze hound who just cannot stop shaking, and that even that has a weird kind of sense of confidence to it as well. But I am glad they've kind of dropped that fucking style of shooting, I must say. But like you say, it is confidence all the way through.
Yeah, I mean he's a very confident, in his own kind of what he's doing, filmmaker and Wingard. And I'm not. This is the first one of his films that I've been a real big fan of. But it does seem like like I said when I was talking about the other week, everything kind of falls into place brilliantly with this film.
I mean, yeah.
And that is like there's that moment there where he kind of gets a feeling, shit, somebody saw that, or somebody was there then. The fact that he looks in and he doesn't, and he looks, and his facial expression just flickers a little bit.
And then, I don't know, just this cut away to like the random military installation and, the contact KPG immediately, and then it's just like, right, okay, we're in a slightly different film now. I love it. It's just such an odd, abrupt shift.
With the military. in light of Project Egolius' dissolution. Richard has more
Yeah,
information.
it does. It really is. I mean, apparently these bits were added afterwards. This scene of the KPG headquarters were added kind of after they'd originally sort of they were pickup shots because it didn't test well. What's his name? Lance Reddick just appearing towards the end to get him. So they added this bit in afterwards to kind of explain it. So he had a scene before he just
I
arrived.
mean, I like this bit, man. Like, it's just like...
Oh, I like it. I think it works.
She realises, shit, he's not everything he says he is. And then straight away it's like, oh, bloody hell, this is, this is completely different now. I like that shift, you know. I mean, like, if this was a pickup, then fair fucking play. And also Lance Reddick, I fucking love Lance Reddick.
Yeah, he's a great. He's one of the great character actors, isn't he?
Oh man, he has a very, very large role in Fringe, and he is the fucking bomb in that show as well. So, and also obviously John Wick, you know, the concierge.
Yes. Yeah, and he will be returning for the sequel apparently.
Now here we go. I mean, this scene, just the fact that he doesn't even try to fucking hide his intentions. It's like as soon as he's actually got the stuff, he's like, right, okay, well this is going to happen now. Now, you know, it's wonderful.
Yeah, Ethan Embry had a funny year last year, didn't he? He had a few out, didn't he? You know, he had Late Phases, The Guest, and Cheap Thrills. Yeah, he went from literally doing nothing to having quite a good year, really. But it's also as well the fact that he checks out what this guy's military thing is before he kills him. Almost to sort of see, you know, is he going to be able to stop me? Nah, Ian. He's a fucking poser. It's a really good kind of like little like 2-minute cameo there from Ethan Embry. You know, he does work and he is, you know, he could establish himself in older age as a really good kind of cult, you know, B-movie character actor. You know, because I mean, he was very much sort of hamstrung by the fact that, you know, the Empire Records thing for a lot of years.
But I do need to watch Empire Records again. I don't even
You still not watched it?
No.
Oh, have you? Yeah. So he kind of, because he was so kind of recognisable from that, it's taken him a good sort of nearly 20 years to actually kind of just kind of become an actor outside of it as a bit more of an adult actor. But it's here, it's the, oh no, I'll take them all. Everything you've got.
Look, man, if you brought money for all of them.
But it's just like, yeah, I'm going to take them. And then this.
No, I'm going to kill you.
No, I'm going to kill you. It's the best.
It's great.
With a smirk on his face as well. You know, it's great.
What? He's when they go, what? No. He was like, David, what? Straight away, it's and the blood splatter is a great shot. And then they shit. Oh crap! The fact they don't panic when he starts running, it's like you can run, but there's no point.
Yeah. One shot.
He's
as well.
even rushing. He's even rushing to do it.
No.
It is like now. This is the you know this guy that you've kind of fallen for, and he's cool, and he's doing all this, and he's helping the brother out, and he's helping the sister out, and everything like that, and he's just been a really good guy. Oh, and he's just gonna kill these two guys, and then he's gonna grin about it. But not only that, the fact that he looks at the grenades and is like, why not?
Yeah.
And then he has the forthrightness to actually plant the gun on the boyfriend as well. It makes you wonder for why do that, you know?
Well,
and the only reason is
he's here to
what do you
help.
think it is?
You know, it's to kind of
That's
like
it, yeah,
push her along of like moving on and fucking not being with the loser boyfriend. I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think it is. Yeah.
Why would you do that?
which kind of works again really kind of well for it.
And I like this shit that goes on in the background as well. No, absolutely. This shit that goes on in the background as well with Leland Orser's boss. You know, and it's like suddenly he's like got the fucking top job.
Missing from work for
yeah, and the fact that you know that David's probably done that.
He's definitely but it's just done it, you know.
Yeah. But the fact that it's never mentioned apart from the kid says to him at one point, you know, and you killed Dad's boss, didn't you? He's like, I'm cool with it because we're friends.
Yeah, it's totally normal. But the police are investigating. You know, it's doesn't look like it was a break-in. There was no forced entry. She girl.
Yeah, but also it's like the dad's in this really strange position of, you know, I don't want to be happy or glad that this has happened. You know, it's terrible, but it does kind of help me out.
I like the way Leland Orser plays this. It just like the look of kind of like resignation that this is the thing that actually puts him up there. You know, it's
right away. They want me to start tomorrow.
Yeah, you do. He's a funny actor. Is Leland Orser. You know, he crops up in so much. You kind of get the feeling that at some point he'll have a John Hawkes moment, where he'll have something where he's got a little bit bigger role in it, and he'll end up getting nominated for a best supporting actor or a best actor, and then everyone will start going, "Oh, well, he's been great for years."
He should have been nominated in Seven.
Yeah, he should.
He made me watch. Like, just
great
give him the Oscar.
Seven, yeah.
Give him the Oscar. Or the bit in Alien where Alien Resurrection where he fucking kills the dude by like pulling him into him and then the chest burster comes out and then takes the other guy out as well. That's classic. Classic Leland Orser.
He's been in so much.
Do they know who did it?
I don't really have all the details yet.
When you look through, he has been in so fucking much. I mean, it's not like he's been in, you know, loads of films. He has been in quite a lot of films, but it's not like he's been in loads of films. But it's just they're always like really big, really, you know, quite well-known films.
He reminds me of like, stay with me on this. Lembit Opik, MP for the Liberal Democrats, who kind of feels like he could have been bigger if he didn't have that name. Like Leland Orser could have been a bigger star if he changed his name, I think, or like he could have, you know, it's just Leland Orser. Do you really want to cast someone called Leland Orser?
If he was like Edward L. Orser, you could see him being involved. You know, that could work. What is it?
Leland J. Hopkins.
Yeah.
So you can reach in and scoop all the guts.
Shit, I didn't know he was married to Jane Triplehorn.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Your parents' knives suck.
Yeah.
That's a Hollywood mid-power couple, isn't it? If ever there was one.
Yeah, that's a. Oh fuck! They're married. Oh, this with the knife.
Are they called Orsahorn?
They are now.
Or Leany.
Yeah,
I prefer
that bit with the knife is so fucking cool. I kind of want one of those knives just so I can occasionally do that to look fucking cool. And it's like when the kid says, "You just carry that around." Yeah, why? I'm guess if I fucking need it, like now.
Military hospital in Arizona. There was a fire from oxygen tanks. About 20 people died. David Collins was one of them. Does David have any ID?
But yeah, the telling of the friend, which is kind of like signing her fucking death warrant kind of thing.
Yeah.
He has a burner, right? Why don't you check some of the numbers he's called? Like, your brother knows computers. Have him look some of them up. I
do like your brother knows computers. Have him look some of them up. That's all the exposition you need, that the brother can do this stuff. It's just he's good at computers.
Yeah, it's like they're not good at computers. They wouldn't know what it is he does. It's just your brother's smart.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a laptop, hasn't he? Yeah, I'm sure he can sort out and looking at this. And the fact that we don't see the brother looking at it or doing it, we just hear that he has.
Yeah, there's a hole written out of. You know, done.
Yeah, done, sorted. And that's what it is. The film's actually, it's so simplistic that it's actually ridiculously tight.
Oh god, yeah.
Because it's so simplistic in its nature.
Yeah. Okay.
This bit, you know, if he punches you, you bring a fucking knife to school, or you go down and go around to their houses and burn their houses down with their families inside. And the kid's like, okay.
Kind of smiling about it as well, like, yeah.
And he's like, I'm not going to do that, but I like the fact that you probably would.
I read it as, do you know what? I never actually considered that, but if someone else says it, then maybe I would.
Yeah, it's a little bit like, well, you know what? He's got a point. It's the fact that there's more fucking pumpkins.
You're right, the mum just makes pumpkins all day.
It is literally, like, you know what this needs? Do you know what this needs? What? More pumpkins. Yeah, this moment where the phone starts ringing. Because this is the moment where he clearly works out that she's doing stuff. He's like, well, I definitely didn't fucking leave that there.
Well, no, I mean, he knows where all his shit is at.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh, why would it be lit up? Oh, I know why.
And just like he's looking in there, and he's like, "No, I'm not gonna fucking go in and like I'm gonna see how this plays out."
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's the fact that she thinks that she's got away with it. Oh well, he clearly doesn't know because if he did, he'd have confronted me about it.
Yeah.
Hello.
You know, it is the almost like the, you know, it's showing that he is just that little bit like one step ahead all the time.
And here's Captain Useless Boyfriend for his last scene.
Yeah.
I found the gun that killed Craig.
Yeah, Captain, I'm modelling my entire fucking life on Twilight looks.
Yeah, it was white.
Yeah. And this is kind of the thing that kind of pushes her over into the meltdown moment. that cop just fucking staring at him.
Yeah, that's good, man.
just the fact that he seems to get closer every shot.
It's some solid day player shit, that is, isn't it? It really is. Like, I just want you to stand there, look menacing, and just look like you're getting closer to him every time. You know, you're only going to be in 2 shots, make them count, and he does. You know, it's, yeah.
He really does, doesn't he? He fucking owns that shit. Yeah, it is. It's the because she's very aware of the fact that he's too much of a pussy to do anything like that, and she's already worked it out. What, you know, that these things must be connected. But he's got his feet so firmly under the fucking table that they're willing to believe him over her.
Yeah, after a really short amount of time as well. It's
he's been there like a couple of days.
A shot? I don't know.
But like, he's helping out with dinner as well.
Well, he's here to help.
I'm sorry, honey.
Yeah, but then it's this great scene in the second where he's got the knife, and you can tell he's in a second way he's almost contemplating. Can I explain my way out of this, or am I going to have to kill everybody? And, you know, hide them in a shed while I sort myself out.
I know he's a drugged out punk junkie who started dating my daughter when she was 17 years old is what I know.
Yeah, the fact that the dad's like, you know, he's a fucking douchebag pot dealer.
I like that the dad just, like, never really has anything nice to actually say with her.
Yeah.
He's always just kind of, like, chewing her out, like, slightly.
Yeah. What about him? It's like, yeah. And there, she nails it. Everybody's best friend. Which is why he's there. But the fact that he picks the knife up, he didn't have it in his hand a second ago, but then he picks it up for this bit, just to add an air of,
Part of the special forces.
you know, I need to be one step ahead if I can.
They should be providing.
And then as soon as he, you know, he's like, well, I don't have, what is it? And he concocts this little story of, you know, military intelligence for you and all that shit. And it's like, right, let's see if I can talk my way out of this first.
And then they're just like, yep, alright then, fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't like to wear them because.
Yeah, just because he's got the dog tags.
Like
but it's playing into the, you know, this is our son's friend. You know, he wouldn't be doing anything to harm us. You know, we've had his picture on our wall for the past 2 years and not even noticed. It's that they they're wanting to believe that he's almost like a version of their son.
Watch your mouth, young lady. I'm very sorry.
Oh no, that's
Yeah,
absolutely
strictly.
what he is by now, for sure.
Yeah.
As far as it goes,
And it's like the,
and his crew,
you will
I have
apologise.
very good authority. They're nothing but a bunch of pot dealers. You want to know why Zeke was arrested for murder?
It's another, all of like the family scenes in this, again, just, they're really well done, because there's not actually, been, we're nearly an hour in, there's not actually been that much kind of action or anything in it. There's been, a couple of like very short, snappy scenes dotted around.
Yeah, I mean the bar fight and the fight in
kind
the party and the weapons bit, and they're all pretty short, like you say. Special forces.
Yeah, it's been more kind of like family fucking drama for an hour. And it's just picking up the dog tags with the knife. He's just leading, everything's leading and pointing the knife, and it adds to an air of kind of, it's almost like passively aggressively threatening.
Oh no, it's amazing. He's all passive aggressive threatening, until the scene where Lance Reddick and company storm the house, and then it's just like, right, it's on. But before that, it is completely smug, passive aggressive, and it's a joy. But then it's a joy when he flips as well. So
yeah, once they activate kill mode.
Fuck mode has been activated, so you have to move on from fuck mode.
Yeah, but this is again, like you said, this is the fucking dark scene, innit?
No, seriously, man. Like it's this maybe sounds a bit pretentious, but it's almost like a kind of a mental rape scene, basically, because it's just he's invading her territory. He's completely saying stuff that he knows she's not believing for a second. Like, he does not for one moment believe here that she's actually believing it. He's just saying it to basically hurt her.
Yeah, again, it's another version of what he says to the bartender and what he says to the principal. It's essentially him saying, this is what's happening. This is how it's going to be. And like you say, it's complete fucking threatening. But it's the fact with the closing of the door and everything like that, the fact that the shot kind of moves down and follows the door closing. It's all sorts of stuff like that. It's he's assimilating control of the situation and ensuring the fact that at no point does he threaten her, but he is threatening her.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, unlike most of the scenes to come, this is not a fun scene.
No, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Is it done?
And then the fucking the mixtape.
I can't wait to listen to it.
He doesn't like that. I don't think that's him just kicking back in and trying to be friendly. It's like he is just like trying to mentally destroy her. Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah,
I mean, in the worst way.
It's almost like a tester. It's almost like he's testing her. Like if she'd have said, "No, you can't have that," or "No, it's not the mixtape I've made for you," then he'd have to go again and break her down even more. Yeah. But it's almost like he's going, right. Well, this will see if what I've done's worked. Yeah, it has. She she knows what's happening now. And this guy's nervous kind of walk of shit, they're sending off fucking Lance Reddick, but it's like they're sending him off, and it's almost like he knows that there's a strong chance he ain't fucking coming back.
Yeah, totally. So David knows the guy? I mean, maybe it's his uncle or something.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I need to talk to the police.
But I think this is the
found those drugs in Zeke's room, so they think they've got their guy.
The first of their scenes, just them two together, isn't it? And then we see a lot of them. From now on, just them two kind of together. This is there to remind people, they're brother and sister, by the way, and they're brother and sister that actually kind of get on a little bit. They don't hate each other. They just, and she's trying to convince him about the fact that he ain't who he says he is and everything, and he's wanting to do what's right by his sister, but also it's his new friend.
I mean, that's the thing straight away. You get
his only friend.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, like literally the very, very next scene is a bit where David then has to help him out. So I like that complication in it.
Yeah, and the fact that with this, it is very much, you know, he's taking David's advice, and he's, you know, David's giving him that confidence to grow some balls to kind of, to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that they picked the obvious fucking, you know, chancer, you know, the fucking snakiest, fucking sniveliest looking of the douchebag kids.
That's a good point. They don't go
thing.
for just like the obviously kind of blonde, tall one. No, that's a fair point.
No, they go for the, you know, the one who, you know, he wasn't sure whether or not to go through with this, you know, because he hasn't got his mates to back him up.
That's right, bitches.
That's right, bitches.
Yeah, and then the fact that it hit. Yeah, he's like, that's right, bitches, and then he fucking hits him in the face with a yardstick. But the fact that it hits him in the jaw where he's already got like bandaged up.
Yes, that's a fair point.
It's just great.
Let's make this a bit worse again.
But as well, it's the fact that she brings him. She brings David to this thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, she needs David for all fucking encounters with anybody.
Yeah, that's it.
Doesn't she? So.
But it's like, wait, before we go in.
Kid called me a faggot.
The fact that kid fucking like just shuffles away from him as well.
Yeah. Broke a yardstick on
what happened? I hit this kid. That there. He shits himself. Hit with the first of the yardstick. It's like.
I'm going with you.
Yeah, he's just like, good job.
David's
awesome.
just like, right, I'm going to help you out. That's great. All right, I'm going to do something for you. And then the kid's just fucking grinning at him. It's great.
And he's like to the mum, would you like me to come in with you? Oh, I'm going to come in with you. Okay, yeah, I like that.
I'm sorry.
Again, great casting, the snivelly looking principal.
God, yeah, again, another very solid day player.
Yeah.
You know, the kid, the one Luke hit in the face, what did he call Luke?
I don't think that's relevant.
Yeah, what do they call him? I don't see what relevance that has. It's just the fact that he knows he's got him.
So that makes it a hate crime.
The principal thinks, who the hell are you?
What?
And it's like,
and I'd like to know how many
yeah.
times you've been perpetrating
It's just
against
they
your
will.
son under your watch.
He plays him into a fucking corner.
With physical violence, finally defends himself, and you.
That makes it a hate crime.
Suspending him.
And then turning around to the mother.
You couldn't.
Yeah, finally defends himself, and then you want to suspend him.
In front of the entire country, not to mention our lawyers.
And he already starts fucking backtracking.
You want to sue them?
I don't.
We're suing you in the school.
Do you want to sue? I don't. I'm not suing you in the school. It's...
The fact that he gives her a look as if to say, we're suing you in the school.
That's great.
And then just gets up.
That's great.
And he seems to be enjoying it so much, and she just goes along with it.
For how long?
And there, stop. Ask consent. For how long? She's already just letting him control the situation.
I like the fact as well that the principal's like thinking about it, and then a month, and he kind of doesn't even think he's going to get that, and then you know, Dan Stevens is just like, yeah, all right, that sounds fair. You know, just like he's not going to absolutely like completely destroy him. He's just going to give him that little bit of rope. But that even that's almost like saying he's got more power over him or something. Just like, I'm going to let you have this. It's it's wonderful.
And then that great line of,
after school detention for a
who are you? And he's like, I'm a friend of the family.
Yeah.
And it's just, that's brilliant. And then that little grin where he just kind of side looks at him, where he's just, that is a you just got fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, step out of the hall for a moment, if that's okay.
That is something where that principal is not going to be able to ever tell anybody about what just happened. That principal's dick has never been that small after that meeting.
Yeah. You think I can crank?
I don't care.
And then we get, this. There's a great moment here where when he tells him about the surgery thing, and he turns for a brief flashing of second.
Change your appearance. Like the bones in your face.
And then he kind of goes back to, maybe I can trust this kid. you know, maybe he will, you know, it's a really, again, it's such a well done scene, and it's such a well shot scene, and even the scenes of just two people just stood talking, they've got a real kind of energy. It's that there with the eyes. It's a really well facially acted movie from everybody in this film. There's a lot going on in the face.
No, exactly. And I mean, like this scene, you would assume he's gonna kill the brother now as well. But frankly, the brother would probably jump off a cliff for David if it wasn't for the fact that David kills his parents. Like literally, that's the only thing that breaks that.
Yeah, it is. It's because they're friends, and he does. There's almost like there's almost a flicker of the fact that David almost seems to feel a little bit bad for the kid, 'cause he's like, you know, shit. It's almost tragic that you know, the only thing that's saving your life right now is the fact that you think we're friends. But fuck it, maybe we are friends. Yeah. You know. If that's what's happy, and I can, you know, and it keeps what is it, I'm happy to be your friend. And you get the feeling that there's a possibility that even if like the fucking army guys had never turned up in a second, he might have just happily just fucking stayed around.
Well, no, I mean that's totally it. I mean he goes there with no intention of actually hurting the family at all. Yeah. You know, it's not that. It's just the fact that the circumstances conspire against him, and he has to. I mean, yeah, he's picking up the guns and whatnot, but that's because, like, in a couple of days he's probably just going to go off and then probably go back to KBG and shoot up the place. But
thank you, David.
Yeah,
you know, because they come to him, he has to react. I like that, and it's just the fact that then suddenly his programming basically kicks in, and then he's absolutely got to achieve his objective no matter what, and that is going to mean killing the family.
Yeah, I love this scene of the fact that the mother is still so fucking clueless that something is not quite right with David, and she's like, "Oh, David, I've just seen him like a second ago." It's like, are you not a little bit curious why two big fucking black SUVs have just turned up with heavily armed guys looking for David?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's just here she's kind of like, it's almost like I've seen this scene before. This has happened before, and last time this happened, I found out my son was dead. And it's like, but there's a lot of them. They're all burly and they're all carrying heavy armory, and she still doesn't quite get it.
Yes, that's right, she did.
But she also seems quite calm.
Well, I mean, she's nervous, but she's got no real reason to think anything's actually wrong until it all kind of kicks off.
The fact that he looks deranged in that fucking photo as well.
Well, he just went inside.
Here we go. Oh,
and it is just.
Sorry.
Oh, the reveal is stunning, isn't it? It's so nice. It's such a great shot. It's the way that he's holding the basket. Again, it's just so composed a movie. There's not a single shot he's wasted yet.
No, he hasn't fired once yet, has he?
No. That must be a lot of fun to jump through a window like that. I got to jump through a window once in a theatre play at plate glass.
Nice.
Yeah, but we only had like 2 panes of plate glass, so I didn't actually get a practice fucking run. So the first time I did it was actually on stage.
How'd it go?
And it went awesome, but I was just so fucking excited. I wanted to buy more of this glass just so I could spend all day jumping through it. Fucking, it was so entertaining. Yeah, it was a full sideways jump like that as well. I was supposed to be running away from people, running away from a group of girls actually. Who were chasing me to kill me.
Oh, it wasn't like a hard day's night then?
No, it wasn't like a hard day's night. I essentially fucked one of them over and had been sleeping with all of them, and then they decided to chase me and I jumped through a window into a room. Yes, it was. There's the fact that it's all these incredibly high guys, and they are literally just, they do not give a fuck about that house. They are just, because they're not actually fucking military. They have no right to actually be doing this. This is a great shot though, they shooting in the face. And they slide out from under the bed. It's just great action little bits that kind of work so well. You know, who'd have thought that Adam Wingard, who directs like Your Next and What Is It, would be this confident at directing like action?
I don't know. I mean, Your Next has certainly got its bits.
Actually, like, yeah, it does. I wasn't a fan of the film, but it is quite, you know, the action in it is really, yeah, is really pretty solid.
Like
yeah.
The initial bit where like the attack starts happening, they have to kind of like run past the window and whatnot. That's definitely got kind of elements of that to it.
What is happening, David? Who are those men?
I really am.
It's like no. She's still wanting to see the best in him, and he's very much like, I really didn't want to do this. I really didn't want this to happen, and you can tell that he really didn't. But he's very accepting of the fact that it's going to happen and that he's got to do it. But it's the, you know, yes, I was friends with Caleb, and he'd understand what I'm about to do because he had the same programming.
Did you even know my son?
It is amazingly, it is one of the kind of like the softer moments in the film, which is quite strange for what's happening.
That's a fair point, that.
Yeah, because the programming kind of stops for a second, and he's like, he almost seems offended, not offended, but he seems hurt by the idea of the fact that she might think that he's a bad guy.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if she didn't scream, then
I'm sorry.
It's kind of like, would he have actually have done that? Like, yeah, he's got the knife.
I don't think he would have.
He's he's trying to make his point, you know. It's yeah, that's the thing. It's really interesting. Like, I mean, like later on, would he have chucked? He wouldn't have chucked those grenades in there if he was able to off that girl not in a public place. Like, he's only doing that because he has to.
Yeah. He's not killing for now. He's not killing for sport.
Yeah, no, exactly.
He's killing out of programming necessity. That's
every single kill to him has a purpose. That's the thing.
Yeah. And he has not wasted a single shot, which is a really sort of clever kind of thing of showing. Look, this is why they're scared of him, because they sent all those guys who were all fucking mercenaries and who were all badasses who were armed up to the fucking nine, and he's just gone through them like they weren't even there. You know, there's like 8-9 guys, and he's used 8-9 bullets.
I like this. Poor Leland Orser.
Yeah.
It's just like, because like there's a little like fuck kind of moment Dan Stevens does there where he recognises it's Leland Orser. He's like, shit, well I'm gonna have to fucking do this now.
Yeah. But the fact that he does it so easily as well.
Oh no, absolutely.
And then he gets out and he seems pissed off at the fact that, you know, that he's still
alive.
Yeah. That look at the car, it's like, oh, fucking hell. Well, I've got to do this now, then, haven't I? Brilliant. It is just like, this is the worst day. It's like, oh, David's there. David will make everything alright. Oh no, what? He's shit. Yeah. Gets his bag of weapons and just hoys over a fence and goes for a little walk. Yeah. I just thought the next time we see him as well, he's just in a car that's just got a bloodstain on the window.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, this guy as well, he just fucking steals this guy's car.
get good day player work here.
Yeah. Because you get the feeling that essentially he's just traded that car for that car. That guy's now just like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm taking your car. I'll leave you mine. Yours is shit heap and mine just needs some new tyres.
Yeah.
You don't give him a chance to look at that badge. It could be anything.
It's not a bad that could be trade though, is it really? I mean, yeah, he's just got to get some tyres, but shit.
Yeah, that could have been Federal Boob Inspector though, for all he fucking knew on that.
Excuse me. You Anna Peterson?
Yes?
My name is Major Carr, military police.
But it's because he's driven straight there, he knows to get there, and David's obviously, you know, he's had to walk off to kind of to get out of the way so that he's not going to the obvious place.
Alright. I think so. I'll call you later, okay?
I like.
But it's like
I like the smile on her face as well when she's just like, I was right, I was fucking right. Okay, yep, let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying, but.
Yeah, but it is. Yeah, that's yeah. It is. It's the you know. Oh fuck yeah. Well, you know, I showed them, and then it's like, oh, but they're dead. Oh. But this just has, you know, again that flat shot, and it's such a, you know, as they're pulling out, he's pulling in. But he won't know that that's his car, and they won't know that that's his car. It's such a one's gone and one's in. There's just a blood on the window. But there's nobody. I like the fact that we haven't seen that it's just happened.
Yeah, I mean that's
and
yeah.
again,
I mean by now you don't have to, do you? You can assume absolutely. Like yeah, all right, fair enough. He killed someone, took the car. Fair enough. You imagine it might have been something they filmed and then just took out because it's like, what's the fucking point? But maybe not, because I'm sure it was probably more efficient screenplay than that. But.
Where's she going?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
He's already. Do you know what? I'm gonna kill you anyway, so I don't have to be cool. Yeah.
It's like, oh man, that look on her face is a really sad death look.
Yeah.
Just like really
is,
resigned.
Yeah, it is. But then this is, like I said, this is probably my favourite shot of a movie of last year.
Oh god, yeah, it's the total.
It's just
for fuck's sake. Boom.
It's the total. Well, this is all your fault for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fuck you. And then it's the way that he just. It's kind of like he's pissed off. He's having a bad day. He's having a limp around because he's hurt his leg. It's just. Oh, it's so glorious that. I almost won that scene of him rolling the grenades playing on a loop on my tombstone.
Okay, you need to tell me what's going on.
Just so that when people come to give people a reason to come to my tombstone.
Let's be like, oh shit, yeah, that bit from the guest. Oh, that was really good. Then they'll leave your graveside not talking about you but about the guest.
Which I'm better with.
Yeah,
I'd prefer that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like every year, like I remember my family to just bring a copy of the guest on whatever format is available there, and just leave it there for somebody to find.
I like that.
Yeah.
I need to call my brother.
But this kind of little minute of exposition to explain what David is, I suppose.
Didn't I say phone's off?
You know, and the.
Hand it over. Have it back after detention.
The parents bit.
Luke, I need
Yeah, and you see, you'd have been all right if you hadn't have confiscated his phone. Yeah, that's what happens with your rules.
Where are those hot cars going?
Somebody attacked your diner right after we left.
Somebody attacked your diner. It just it's fun.
Yeah.
Is anyone else?
Brilliant. Just I don't know. Just be straight, lads. Reddit, you dick.
Yeah. Like you know that all your friends are now dead. Anyone that he got into contact with in this time, he essentially has killed a town.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's all that guy's fault, and that guy kind of knows it.
I'm sorry.
No.
David has
It's the military experiment gone wrong kind of thing. It works so well. And he's not exactly been nice in delivering it in a nice way, is he? He's very matter of fact.
Matter of fact's the word. Or the phrase.
He's not. Yeah. Now he's kind of realising I'm being a bit of a dick. I'll try and comfort her a little bit, but I'm not very good at it. Let's just go and keep driving and get. I'll make it up to her by making sure she doesn't die.
Miss Peterson, we need to go.
It is a pretty impressive kind of little haunted house thing for a school, though.
Well, yeah, all right, fair point.
Then again, I suppose Halloween, they make quite a big deal out of it in America, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, whereas over here we don't. We just put up, like, you know, there's a little bit of trick or treating still goes on, I think, and that's about it.
Oh yeah, no, I mean trick or treating's pretty big over here. That is about it, though, eh?
What the hell is this?
Yeah.
The fall dance, they do this Halloween maze thing.
But yeah, this is a shit's about to get real again. His reaction to that, to the Halloween thing. What's this? It's always like, well, this just made it so much fucking more difficult.
Yeah.
And the fact that he gets pissed off as well with it being a maze. I love the way that the fucking directions take so fucking long.
Oh god, yeah.
It's like, go right, then another right, then another right, then left, then a left, then a right, then another right.
That's pretty gold.
But you get the feeling like that David just walked through it, but just knew where he needed to go.
Totally. David knew exactly where to go at all times. He knows where the fucking lighting booth is and all that shit.
Yeah. That thing that kind of, what is it? That didn't scare David, he scared it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but you're interrupting detention right now?
All those clouds were happy before David walked through.
Are you exactly?
What's going on?
We need to go. Your sister
That guy just gets no respect at all. He gets a finger waved at him.
He's just a tall day player.
And here we go for David.
There's a DJ booth in the back.
We need to get out of here now. Where's the back?
Right then, mustache teacher, you've given us what we need to know, and you can go off and die.
It's mustache teacher's AJ Bowen, isn't it?
That's not it, really?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe.
I'm sure it is.
Maybe. No, I don't know.
Oh, mirrors. You got our mirrors.
Run, go the other way, go!
I fuck just how fucking scared Lance Reddick looks when he gets his gun out at first, and then he kind of composes himself. That's great. Actually, do you know what? I've never noticed that before. That's gold. He looks properly freaked out for like 2 seconds, and he's just back on it.
Yeah. It is almost like he's looking around going, the only way I'm going to kill this guy is if I happen to get lucky.
And then you've got like a mini, almost like Argento tribute or something with like the knife mirror and the gun and the shot and the blood.
Yeah, it is very...
You can see that being in deep red or something, you know.
Yeah. And the fact that the glass smashes, and then the way that it focuses on that kind of works, you know, like you said, that it is very much an Argento kind of like little flourish that's in that. But the fact that she's now just trying to hide him, it's quite a nice little touch of the, now it's the protective, you know, big sister role now. The fact that David seems to really be enjoying this kill as well.
Well, this is the one that he really takes time over, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the slow death one. It's the it's the it's the monsters killed the maker.
I don't know what's going on, but David wouldn't hurt us.
The fact that he puts his gun down back next to him, but out of reach just after he died, is such a.
Come on.
Again, it's another great kind of, dick move almost.
No, you're right. This is an incredibly elaborate Halloween maze thing for a high school to do. Sod it, though.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it, why not? It's part of the construct of... But then again, I've never been to an American fucking high school. Maybe they are like this. They might be. Fuck. Some American high schools have fucking stadiums, that hold 12,000 fucking people, Why the fuck wouldn't they have an elaborate fucking Halloween thing?
Let's go talk to him.
He killed Mom and Dad.
No, he didn't. You're just saying that.
But yeah, the fact that he's so accepting to just be hidden, to be out of the way, and to trust that his sister will sort it out for him, just adds to his kind of almost the arc that he's about to get. Of eventually he will grow some balls.
I'm gonna lead him away.
But it's like, the moment where she says that, that Mum and Dad are dead, and he's like,
no, they're not.
Oh.
Well, yeah. The kind of the dawning realization, sure.
That shit. Maybe I could have stopped this if I'd have just, if I'd have just done something. And then she tells him, right, stay here and do nothing. And that's obviously the thing that gives him the redemptive courage of Mum and Dad are dead because I didn't stop What Is It. Very What Is It having your next written on the wall
I love
there,
that.
actually. And the fact that there's one of the masks from Your Next is in an earlier shot as well. At the party and stuff like that. It's quite nice, those little touches to all the previous films. It is almost like it's a world within a world, and it's quite nice that you've got directors that are still willing to do that.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
But this is for the first time where you started to see David almost slightly kind of unravel a little bit. And that old classic, he gave me that knife. that look of relief of fucking him finally, thank God.
And then it cuts to Dan Stevens just looking like, right, just for fuck's sake, could you just come out so I can stab you and we can get this over with? I've had enough of this one now. Just come on.
Yeah. My leg hurts. Oh well, that's another fucking thing.
A sit down and a steak is all I want now. Can I not just do that, please?
I want to go into rest mode. Yeah, and then there's this, and it's almost like he has a growing respect for her because of this, because she's kind of done this.
This wonderful reveal as well. The shoes,
the dry ice,
and the look on his face when he's just like, shit, that was really smart.
Yeah, he's quite happy about it. He's like, you know what? Yeah, I like that. But it's almost confident of, if she gets me, she gets me. But I can work out a way to get out of this.
This fucking song as well, it's the shit. It's so good.
It is. It's. Oh, but that as well, where he lands. And just, he just disappears
in the dry ice,
into the snow.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, it's. And he's not there, and you're starting to think, well, shit, has he gone? Has he got up? Has he moved away? What's going on? It's again so, and with the whole kind of fucking the neon everywhere and everything like that, it's a wonderful use of that fucking post-drive neon aesthetic. And there you go. And now we'll add fire into the mix. Because why the fuck
And you
not?
still got the purple and the green shine on his face with the fire in the background. It's wonderful.
Again with this one, it is with this one like almost like he don't want to get this one over and done with quickly. Like she's been a little bit of a thorn in his fucking side, and he's going for it. And then this is like, oh, I gave you those balls that you just used to stab me in the back, quite literally.
Yeah. And good for you.
And good for you. It's like, well done. Yeah. It's almost like, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was you. He's still achingly cool despite the fact that he's just been stabbed in the chest.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the stabbing position is the same place he stabbed the mother, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, quite right. You did the right thing. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a classy fucking move, and just the
It is.
my god, the thumb.
It's the thumb. The thumb up is just glorious.
What did he say? He like sticks his thumb up and just before he dies, what does he say? Oh fuck, I don't want anyone.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, he says.
It's the thumb up.
Just holds his thumb up and says,
It's-
don't feel bad. Yeah. And the thing is, when I was watching this in the cinema, I was going, no way, he can't be dead, no. And it's just, I at that point I was a little bit upset, but I kind of knew he won't be. And the fucking the obvious, the so knowing thing in the in loving memory tombstone thing behind him is just. It's so wonderful.
This ending, like it's just the traditional, like police cars all over the place. They got those towels over them, and it's so knowing and winking that it knows it's gonna do this. And,
and then they pull the full Leon on him as well. When he walks out in what is it? It's just. It's the everything's going to be alright. No, it won't. Their parents are dead.
Just as two bodies inside, both of them pretty badly burned. One of the guys said that teeth are missing. Got knocked out, so I don't know what it is. As soon as we get the all clear, you can
What's it looking now? It's a mess. There's blah and blah and blah. And you're thinking, wait a minute. There should be... No, there's one missing.
Yeah.
It's just so great.
I fuck it. Like, seriously, the last line of this.
The fact that they're looking as well.
That is so good. And the music coming up is so good.
Yeah. And he's limping. The fact that he looks at them and they know who it is.
And he's just like, look, come on, give me this one,
She knows, she doesn't tell him about that, but it's like, look, they think I'm dead. Yeah. You think you killed me. Yeah.
What the fuck? It's so good.
And then that title card again coming up. It is. Do you know what? I would fucking adore a sequel to that movie.
It's so perfectly formed. But if Wingard and Barrett did that, I would 100% trust them. But I would not want anyone else to fucking touch it.
Oh no. No, it'd be one of those where you'd hope Dan Stevens would say, I'll only come back if it's with those guys.
It's not going to happen because it just didn't make enough money. But absolutely. I'm totally in the tank for Wingard and Barrett now. I will watch anything they do. And apparently their next film's going to be a remake of I Saw the Devil, which I from my point of view, I think could easily be better than the original. So I am so fucking up for that. It's untrue.
Yeah, it's just such a fucking great fucking movie.
It's shit. It is fantastic. Oh fuck it. All right, fine. It was AJ Bowen. Bugger.
Was it?
But
I thought it was.
He just, I don't know. He looked different from what I thought he looked like for some reason. I don't know. Fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, it was a shame because again, it actually got a fairly decent.
It got a great release over here. It got a proper wide release, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of got a little bit of a shit fucking bum deal in America, I think, which is strange. But then again, I think the whole Downton Abbey thing, Dan Stevens thing, kind of helped draw it over here. I know it did quite well on home video as well. So I think it's easily made back its budget over the whole fucking thing.
Absolutely.
But like you say, it is absolutely 100% one of those films where it is destined to become a cult favourite in 20 years' time. And not one of those sort of pre-fucking fabricated fucking Wes Anderson fucking cult favourites that are never actually cult movies. This is a proper, genuine cult movie.
Oh no, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And I mean, that's the thing. It's like, it kind of had the box office life I think it was going to have. But kids are going to watch this in 10-15 minutes and actually be like pretty inspired. I don't know. I'm shit. I mean, Lottie's 1.5. I'm looking forward to her fucking watching it. Even though I don't know. I don't know whether I want to look at her face during the Dan Stevens in the shower bit.
It won't be long before I let Isabel watch this. It won't be long, just because there's not actually that much bad language in it. It's a bit violent, but fucking it's violence. I genuinely have the opinion of I watched worse shit than this.
You've shown Commando for Christ's sake.
Yes, I have. I watched Commando when I was a lot younger than Isabel.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I was like, my wife would have words with you.
And I firmly believe that it fucking hell, if you expose kids to this shit at that age, it's better fucking grounding. It's not, at the end of the day, it's not real. That's the gloriousness of it all. At the end of the day, it's not real. That's what I love about film.
That's a fair point. Are we done?
Yeah, we are done. Yeah, I think we must be. Yeah, it's just a fucking wonderful film.
Yep, absolutely, man. It's an absolute joy.
It really is, and it is. It's an absolute fucking solid 5 out of fucking 5.
Oh shit, yeah. All day long. I mean, there are films that I had further up my films of the year last year, but this is probably going to be one of the ones I watch the most out of them. It's endlessly rewatchable, this fucking flick.
Well, what I would say is the only film that beat this last year for me was Wolf of Wall Street, and I watched Wolf of Wall Street, and that's a 3-hour movie. In like a year and a bit, I've watched that. I'm almost at double figures on watches for that.
That's fucking insane. Really?
Yeah, I'm on 9.
That flick's fucking long, man. I mean, good for you.
It's bang on 3 hours. But that film, it mixes up around my top 10 of all time. I just think it is just glory of excess, and it's incredible. And The Guest was only marginally behind that for my favourite film of last year. That is how high I hold this film up. I would probably say this film is probably in my top 25 of all time.
Fair enough.
And I'm up to, I think I'm up to 6 or 7 watches on this.
That was my third. Which is quite a lot for me in less than a year, frankly.
That's my second this month.
Nice.
Of watching this. And I know that for a fact that I'll watch this again before the end of the year. Yeah. Because it's now one of those films that I will watch when I'm a little bit drunk and I've got home from a night out.
I can see that.
Yeah, the good thing is, it's because it's 100 minutes.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Even though, and it's a film that's over 90 minutes that doesn't outstay its welcome. Yeah, it's only a shade over 90 minutes, but, there are a lot of films like this that would probably try and be 2 hours long.
Well, the original cut was 2 hours, was bang on 2 hours, but they cut 20 minutes out of it to polish it down.
I'm sure that was the right thing to do as well.
Absolutely. It's amazingly confident to actually go, no, do you know what? We're going to cut out 20 minutes of shit that we shot because we think we can make a punchier, better movie. Mm-hmm. It's showing a lot of care and restraint. Some directors could really fucking take a leaf out of that fucking book, and not every movie has to be epically long.
No, absolutely.
If your movie is 100 to 90 minutes, that doesn't make it a bad movie. A lot of the time, it can make it a better movie.
Yep, absolutely. And I think that'll be it.
Yeah, that's it. We hope you've enjoyed listening to our commentary of the guest.
And we will be back next week with a review of Minions, and what's probably going to be quite a large what we watch section as well, I'd imagine. So because it'll be like a week and a half's worth, won't it? So
yeah.
Actually, it'd probably be more like 2 weeks worth, because we did the what we watched on Sunday, didn't we? So.
Yeah, so it's like 2 weeks worth we'll have, and I've got some stuff, I've got some cool stuff that I want to chat about, already watched. I didn't watch that much last week, so I'm planning on watching quite a bit this week.
I mean, I didn't watch that much last week, but Arkham Knight's out on Tuesday, so yeah.
Yeah, I am not getting it this week because I've got Monday night I'm having to work. Tuesday night I've got Isabel's induction at secondary school. I've got free night Wednesday night, but then Thursday night is Isabel's birthday. Friday night I'm at work, and Saturday I'm at stag night.
Brutal.
So I'm going to the hungover. I'm going to the 10:10 showing of Minions.
Yeah, I'm going on Sunday morning as well, actually.
Yeah, on Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that in a strange way.
I'm highly pumped for Minions. We'll see what happens though. But
you are indeed.
I've got to go, so that'll be it.
All right,
that's episode 115. Official podcast.
Thank you very much, guys.
Rant. I forgot to say that earlier on.
Yep.